Are we drinking Coca-Cola? Or are we going to talk about hats? Hats, style, fashion, art. Let's talk about berets. Berets, 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 berets. Berets, berets, beret, beret, beret. Berets, berets, the sun shines on my beret. Shine bright, you little flat cap. Shine bright. Berets are on top, berets, berets. Are the cherry on top? Berets, berets. Yes, they are so flat. Berets. They're so fun, they're so practical, they're so cute, they are so rare. Let's talk about hats, 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 hats. Glamorous, fabulous, stylish. What is a beret? Let's discuss what a beret is. What is a beret? I am calm. Are we right here?
Roxford, would you get to the point?
I will be. Right there. Let's discuss what a beret is. Love to think. What is a beret? Beret. Not beret, as English speakers would pronounce it, but beret, 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 beret. A beret is a soft, round, flat-crowned cap. It is typically made from wool, felt, or cotton. It's known for its smooth, unstructured shape and has a small tail at the top in the center of the cap. Mine doesn't have. This is a Roxford version, but traditional regular wool, felt, or cotton berets usually have the little tail in the center at the top right here. Now, a lot of people have regular black or red berets that are made of felt or wool. Those berets, you can have fun with them. You can get patches or lightweight brooches and pins to adorn your beret to make it fun, interesting, and it can also be conversation starters. So, of course, when people see me in my beret and they take a closer look at the pins, they'll definitely see that the lip represents the plumpness of my natural lips and my love for lipstick. You'll definitely see. And sometimes I wear a pin that represents the group that I'm a part of. And so you will see. So for different outfits, I tend to change my pins. Yeah, it's great and easy to remove. So not the heavy brooches or the heavy pins, or just something that's lightweight that you forget that it's even there. My customers, however, do receive gems, pins, and special designs once it's requested. My original Roxford berets, they all have designs. So when you tilt the beret slightly over your eyebrow, usually to the right, because a woman is always right. Yeah. Tilt it right above your eyebrow. The design, right above your eyebrow, tilted to the right. Yes. This is a great way to wear your beret. You can play with it once. I really love this look. Totally love this look. Here are 3 distinct reasons why you should add a beret to your closet. As a hat girl, of course. A beret is versatile, packs flat, and it's seasonal. Yes, it is. A beret is versatile. It can be styled boho, minimalist, preppy, or bold, and can be worn for all different occasions, for casual and, would I say formal?
Of course, berets can be formal.
And for formal settings. Yes, definitely. Casual, semi-formal, and formal, depending on how you style it. Styling is very important. And that's what makes or breaks an accessory. How you style it and how you present it. Throughout the rules, all about styling. Keynote. A beret is seasonal for all different seasons. A beret can be worn in spring when it's cool. You need a light enough beret that is both breathable and warm enough to keep your head warm when the temperature drops. Yes, definitely. A beret is also perfect for fall and winter. When the season changes, beret is perfect for that. I wore a beret right through autumn and right through winter and into spring, into the early parts of spring, where it is transitioning into warmer temperatures, but it's still cool. And I like when my hair is warm. And so a beret provides warmth, but it also allows breathability. So it's not, in spring, it's not too heavy. It's just right for autumn. And for winter, I wear my fur beret that has a thicker fabric that keeps my head warm and keeps my head from the cold. Here is a story. One day I went to my job and I was wearing a fur headband. It was winter. My scalp was open and it was exposed in the air. I was walking, it was winter and I was walking, and that day I felt the cold penetrating in my scalp. That's how cold it was. And I had a fur headband, and so the front area of my head was covered, but my scalp in the middle here was exposed. And so the day after that, the following day, I got ill. I got a terrible cold. I never had a cold like that in my life. And it took me about a month to fully recover and get rid of that cold. And that cold revisited in spring. That cold was no joke. So hats are very important, especially in seasons like autumn and winter and the early parts of spring. Yeah, definitely. And for summer, lighter berets are encouraged. Definitely. Lighter, like cotton. And in summer, it would be more for styling purposes. rather than for warmth. And the great thing about a beret is that it packs flat. It packs flat. So you can roll it and put it in your handbag. I always have one in my trusted handbag, of course. Even on my handbag, there are 2 images of me in my winter beret. And there's an image of me in my original beret design, my original Roxford beret design. Yeah. I love berets. They add so much flair and they always make me stand out because I'm the cherry on top. Cherry on top. The berets are the cherry on top, the icing on the cake for my outfit for that day. From chef's kiss. This brooch says sweet. It's a cake. This one doesn't really have much meaning or resonate much with me, but I do try my best to be as sweet as I can be, as thoughtful as I can be, and this can represent a sweet treat. This can represent a sweet treat. And the cherries, my hats are the cherry on top. And this is what the cherries represent. The cherry on top. And the cherry has a bow here, I believe. Let me take a look. Yes, the cherry has a bow at the top. So everything complements each other. These earrings, I chose jewelry that would complement the pins that are on my beret. This is Amor. Amor, mi amor. Amor. And it has all the colors that the pin has. It has, let me see. It has red, it has pink, it has orange, and it has, and this, I decided to mix and match my earrings. This was an earring that I bought in last year. I lost the other pair. But because this is such a fun hat, I can also play with my jewelry to complement it. So I decided to mix and match my earrings to keep that pin look going on throughout my clothes. This is a beautiful top that I'm wearing with ruffle sleeves, a ruffle top. It reminds me of a rose, right? And this stuff works great with my beret. I can rock it and you bring that ice. Hi, this is Roxboy, and today I am wearing my fabulous Roxford beret. Now, this is the traditional beret style, but we have an unexpected fabric. So, I wanted the classic black beret look, but I wanted to add my own flair. And when I saw this fabric, it was so luxurious and I knew I had to get it. And so I did. And this is the result. A classic black beret that is adorned by thematic pins.
Are those nails or just effortlessly iconic fingers?
I got my nails done. These nails represent who I am at my core. My first ever nail set were red. And since recently I've been trying other colors because I wore red nails so much. I tried other colors, but I'm so excited to be back in the colors that resonate most with me. And I'm wearing them right now. And this beret is exactly who I am. And the pins are fun, they're quirky, and they're thematic. So this one is a bow. A bow, and to me a bow symbolizes femininity and grace. Bow. So that's what the bow represents. And then the lips, it has a message that says, speak your mind. Speak your mind. Not in a way that is hateful, but in a way that allows you to express yourself in a way that is graceful. And know when to express yourself and when your thoughts and opinions are valued. Yeah, so it's important to know when to speak your mind and how to deliver your message. Delivery is very important. And this lip pin, red lips, I am a lover of lipstick. I've been wearing lipstick since I was 14 years old. I fell in love with classic red lipstick and plum lipstick, and I've been wearing lipstick ever since. And so it says, speak your mind. So that represents my pout. And when you say this, you know I'm a lipstick girl. And not to blow my own horn, but your girl has nice lips. Let's say, I do, and they're gorgeous. No lip fillers. And shout out to those who really need a little tip and tuck, it's for you. But self-appreciation. Some people, when I was growing up, would make fun of lips. But now people have come into a deeper appreciation for fuller lips. That is why it's important to accept yourself for how you are and not to follow body trends and body standards. Accept yourself as you are. You're beautiful, you're fearful, and you're wonderfully made. What if I started hating my lips because somebody told me that they were too big at the time for my very slim, small face? I've grown into my face. I have no full face. I was younger. I had a slim face and plump lips. And few people, would make fun of it, but I had an appreciation for them. And I'm grateful I did, because I saw myself through the eyes of God.
Sexy. said. "It's just a hat." But she knew better. The moment she placed that velvet soft beret on her crown, she wasn't just putting on an accessory. She was channeling decades of hatitude. Paris. Been there in spirit? Art gallery? Even the walls knew she was the exhibit. Many asked if she was an artist. She smiled and said, "Yes, art runs through my heart."
Hi, this is Rosebud, and I'm so excited to take you along with me on this hat journey where I discuss all millinery matters, dive into native hats, the history of hats, and how to style hats. Come along with me for some hat expertise, and maybe you can learn some attitude. No, I never said attitude. I said attitude. Come on. All things hats, millinery, art, style, fashion, personalization, customization. Oh dear, everything that is praiseworthy is on this side, God's side. I think talented people are mirrors of God in the sense that God places an idea in their minds, and then this constant thought, they constantly think of this thing, this vision that God has given them, this idea that God has given them, and they constantly think about it till they bring it into fruition. And that's a great thing to be connected with your divine creator. And so you're able to design and bring ideas to life. A lot of people have ideas. Execution part is where many people fail. And so ideas is one thing, but there's people who execute and create the beauty and bring to life the ideas that God has given them. I think that's absolutely commendable. And think talented people who bring forth their ideas to life. They are truly blessed. Truly blessed, and they're favored as humans who are born with talents and different abilities. And people who actually act out their talents are some most admirable people that we are in the world. Talent, they say hard work beats talent when talent fails to work hard. Hard work beats talent when talent fails to work hard. And so this is telling you that yes, you may be talented, but you do not put out the work. It's all just mouth talk. Let us bring forth creations, execute them. The world's waiting to see. God gave you that vision, gave you that talent, gave you that idea for a reason. Good things should not be wasted. No. And if you know, just act out. Just like a seed. This is a beret. A beret is a soft, flat-crowned cap. That's what a beret is.
Mira says she's drama, Paris on her mind, serving art with attitude, one sleigh at a time. Tilt it to the left, tilt it to the right. No stress, no mess. This beret's got more flair than your whole Pinterest. She's not just a hat, she's a whole mood. Sippin' style, flippin' looks, haute girl attitude. Heads turn, jaws drop. That's just her day. Now back to my beret. Oui, c'est très sleigh.
Out what a beret is, how to add some extra oomph to your beret, how to style your beret, the functionality of a beret, the transitional feature of a beret, the beauty of a beret. Stay tuned. Search this. Hold his hand as this black star. And tips, white tips with the red star, and the black nail with the blue white star, and the red nail and the black nail with the white star, and the red tips and the white tips with the red star, and the red nail with the black star, and the black nail that's missing star. Right? It's right here. Right now. Let us go.